Ladies and gents, 400 subs coming up quick. Let me know what color you want this beard to be after that happens. Drop it in the comments below. Ladies and gents, welcome back to Miami. We're sitting here in the middle of the summer in hot as shit Florida and just about to play a match against Real Salt Lake for a couple of reasons. First off, we haven't seen them play yet. Secondly, as we go to the schedule, where are we? We've already seen LA Galaxy. And third, the most important reason of all, I figured out the registration issues.
Yay!
Of course, you can't see that here, but let me forward a day. I now present you a Matuidi Less squad. Oh, and Pal's gone too. But with all of that done, that brings our registration down to a whopping 4.58 million. Absolutely crazy, from 5.2 to 4.58. I told you I figured it out, and I also told you it would still be painful. A squad without Matuidi in it is really going to hurt like hell, and I'm not looking forward to the rest of the season without him. However, with Matuidi off to France, we not only have the salary cap down a freaking cool 7 million, but we also have just under 800,000 in the bank to buy down some contracts with. Now, the sad part, minus obviously getting rid of one of our absolutely best players in the team, is that I can't really bring anyone new in to replace him. So we're gonna kind of have to get creative. I'm going to take a little time this week, I think, to kind of figure things out if there's anyone we can bring in, and I mean anyone at all. We seriously need to buy down some contracts like crazy just to get to the salary cap. So we'll see if there's even any room for one of those 68k players at all. And I mean, that's just a pittance of what some of these other players cost. But again, we got to get rid of so much money still just to get to the salary cap itself. You'll see 4.58. We still have to get down to 4.045, and that's going to take some time and over $500,000 to do. So while we can do it, it's going to be a question of, is it worth buying it down even more to bring in another player to replace Matuidi, or figure something else out within our own squad? And don't forget, we still have Lewis Morgan on the DL when he's no longer supposed to be on the DL. So we kind of have to figure out what to do with him, bring him back. I really don't want to hold on to him in the DL forever. And we also have players like Chapman. Where's Chapman? Let's see, Fort Lauderdale. Is he there? Oh, we do have Blaine Ferry, not Fieri, who does have potential along with Pedro Felipe, but, he's not really there now, and he's also not the midfielder that we need. And Jay Chapman here is still not registered, so we might need to bring him in as well, just to replace the body. So there's kind of that to think about as well. But with that joy and sadness rolled into one, all out of the way, let's fly off to magical Salt Lake City. I've actually never been there, so the magical bit might be a slight overstatement. But, whatever, let's go. Yeah, as you can see, the fan reaction, not so great about selling one of our best players. However, don't get angry at me. How about getting angry at the team for forcing me into that situation in the first place? And I have to deal with Higuain as well. Oh, I didn't do anything. Why are we down to 351 million? 351 million. Wow, 3.51 million is a lot more like it. That's weird. So Jay Chapman I can bring in? Brings it up to 362. David Norman. Not looking great, but defensive midfielder, I could definitely use that. Okay, can someone explain this to me? You saw it. I've only been gone a day, and we're down to 3.76 million in the registration, or in the salary cap. So we're doing real well. I could actually bring in a player for about 200,000. But why has it gone down? I don't understand it. I brought Lewis Morgan back, so he's in the squad. I've added players like David Norman, Michael Ambrose, Jay Chapman into the squad. So how is it up? How is it down to 376 instead of at 4.5? I'm baffled by this whole thing, and I just don't get it. So with that, we may actually be able to bring in another striker. Actually, how is Carranza doing? Okay, so I just finished doing the registration, and apparently, Wright and Quinteros were not offered. They weren't brought into the registration, so Quintero just drops to the waiver wire. Wright just fails to win a contract. His guaranteed contract will therefore not impact the salary cap. Well, yippee ki but I don't understand why they're flat out released at this point. I guess we passed a certain amount of time and they're just dropped. So I seriously don't know what the hell is going on. The requirements for this MLS is absolutely just astronomically insane. And Pizarro has two offers, Fulham and West Brom. I've rejected the Fulham one, transfer 3.1 million. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. So I did reject that Pizarro deal. He wasn't very happy with West Brom. He didn't want to go there at all. So I just screw it. He's going to stay here for right now. So this is the match lineup that we do have against Real Salt Lake. Robles in goal, Van Dalen, Sweat, Figal, Nialis in the back four. Trap, Pizarro comes in the midfield. Chapman rounds out that trio. Pellegrini, Higuain, and Agudelo up top. Now, I've not heard from Carranza. Don't know what his deal is. There is another Aguadelo that I was trying to get who's a defender from, I want to say, Mexico. And he's asking a little too much, like 350K for, per year. So I think one of the things I do have to figure out is the rest of the money and what we have. Carranza is just kind of one of those spring of the moment types of things. Hey, let's look at the Wonder Boy who we had to let go, unfortunately. It would be great if we could bring him in because we don't really have anyone in the striker position and I don't have any sound. So let's turn those puppies on. Wait. Oh my God. I was gonna be livid if that thing actually went in. And yes, I do not have my webcam on today. I'm having some issues. For some reason, I even had some microphone issues, but trying to figure everything out, but we're all set for this match at least, so let's just keep going. But Carranza, we'll see how he does. If not, I may just bring in, are you fucking kidding me? I may just bring in this Agudelo defender because he's rated phenomenally. I mean, I don't want to see that again. Actually, I should. But he's rated amazingly. Who's this? Nialis. Let's Miram just skirt away from him, and all of a sudden we're down 1-0. So I'm gonna encourage for right now. I like to encourage in the beginning, and then at the later the second half I kind of go into the demand more, and that would have been great for Higuain. He's already got 9 minutes in. He's already got a yellow card. So they're bringing it up fairly well. I again pinballing, thankfully, and then we just kick it out for no reason. But the pinballing thing is such a huge thing. And I don't know if it's this level or if it's FM has just continued, with the FM20 tradition of pinballing. And it drives me up a wall. Trap, who has not been doing all that great this season, not horrifically, but still, not someone who is up on high wages. And, oh, thank you, Robles. But he is on fairly big wages, so I don't know what we can do with him from here on out. Again, Nialis lets his man go, the same man, and I don't know what to do with you. Okay, first off, we're gonna change all this because it doesn't make any sense. So somehow Nialis is still only, Pizarro, that's why we want to keep you. But Nialis is at like a 6, what is he at? Where is he? Nialis at a 6'5". I mean, not good. But the two goals they've gotten are the same person who you let go. So 6'5" really should be like a 5'5", is what I would say. But we did bring it back one goal up, so we're 2-1 down. And things are not looking fantastic for Miami right now. Three goals. Guess who's coming out? Mr. Nialis. Oh, shit. Nope, Van Dalen's going to come over. Ambrose is going to come in. Now that's 3 goals off the same dude who you are not marking. And I've told you to mark. So, Nialis right here. I mean, granted, he's right there, but still. You've let your dude score 3 times. You're done for the day. You fucking douchebag. I mean, sadly, Van Dalen's not doing any better. Higuain. For the love of God, man. But still, 6'5", he was just at a 6'4", so he's actually bringing it up a little. But Ambrose comes on with a 7 already. How are you demotivated? We're 3-1 down, and you guys have sucked. Absolutely sucked. Whatever, I brought it down a little bit, or brought it back up still, but Pellegrini at a 6'4", Higuain at a 6'4". This is why we need Carranza back in. Hopefully he can do something to spark this, you know, livelihood up. Higuain either can do a partnership or he could just sit the fuck down on the bench, because he's not going to be playing much longer if he keeps up at a 6'4". Yep, there we go. Thank you, Pellegrini, for actually doing something. Higuain gets taken down, so they must be without a man. Yep, he's going to be gone. So that's what I'm going to pick that up to attacking. Let's see if that does anything. I had to bring it down. I mean, look at him. He is just miserable. He's uninspired. Fire up does not work. That's just great. I mean, these guys have been working our asses off. There we go, Pizarro. Finally picking it up. Oh, Higuain could have been really open at that point. But now we're going to pinball it, aren't we? No! How is Pellegrini wide open? Right there. That makes 0 sense. So Agudelo, I know I keep saying Aguadelo, but passes it in. Passes both McMath and Bessler. Pellegrini's right there just to drop it in. But still, I'm actually going to go very attacking and see what we do. We need a single goal in 4 minutes, and you're not going to get it to us, are you? You're not going to do a single damn thing. Ambrose to Pellegrini. Norman to Higuain to Pellegrini. Oh my God. Last minute goal. That's the first time I've seen that this year. Sadly, I will take a 3-3 draw. We did not play for a 3-3 draw. The way we played looked like we were going to get our asses handed to us. But Pellegrini bringing it home. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. I mean, thank God. Jesus. I mean, that was pretty pathetic. Higuain brings it up to 6-7. Van Dalen. Not whom I was hoping for. What a comeback. That was a great effort. You guys sucked in the beginning. But yay, go you. Yeah, I'll agree with you, Eric Long. We're beyond a joke. Can't even beat a team playing with a man less for that long. Our second half was phenomenal. Our first half sucked balls. You can see we are still in second. 2 points above Red Bulls. 4 points behind New York City FC. So we're still well in the playoff picture by 9 points. So not too bad in terms of that. However, you know, there's a lot of improvement. Matuidi might have made the difference there. We'll never know. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. Sefian FM, thank you so much for watching. As always, we'll see how we do next time. And if we can bring anyone in, maybe there's going to be a Carranza signing in the near future. But anyway, that does it for me. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. As I said, take care and enjoy.